Welcome. Welcome to the Mindful Leader Practices podcast. In today's episode, you will learn mindfulness meditation technique of RAINN. RAINN helps us navigate difficult emotions and situations. Mindfulness teacher Michelle McDonald first introduced this term in 1979. The acronym RAINN, as she introduced it, was R for recognize, A for allow, I for investigate, and N for non-identification. Tara Brach later modified it to have N for nurture. In my experience of teaching this, some people prefer non-identification and others nurture. In my guidance today, I will bring both. So, the combined technique being RAINN with two N's. Let's begin. Find yourself a comfortable seat. You could also lie down if that feels more comfortable to you. The idea is to stay alert. So if lying down is going to put you to sleep, maybe being seated. There is ease in the posture, but perhaps there's length in the body. Take a deep breath in and exhale slowly, feeling your body relax with the exhale. Let's do that a few more times, just to bring that ease and relaxed state of mind as well as we enter RAINN. So inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly and luxuriously. Another inhale into the belly. And exhale with the feeling of letting go. Another inhale. And feel the body relax with this exhale. Now bring your attention to a difficult emotion or a situation that you are currently facing. It could be stress, anxiety, fear, or any other challenging emotion that's showing up. If this is your first time practicing RAINN, I would suggest that bring something to mind which is about 5 out of 10 in intensity. Something you can experiment with. Once you are comfortable with the technique, and you feel that it's helping you, you can bring more difficult situations into play. So now allow yourself to feel this emotion fully without trying to change it or push it away. Let it be present here. As you sit with your emotion, let's begin RAINN. The R of RAINN is recognize. And it is about recognizing what's happening in the present moment. It's consciously acknowledging that in this moment there are thoughts, there are feelings, and there are sensations. And you notice what emotions are present. You might even name them. Anger is present. Grief is present. Notice thoughts. Maybe there is judgment. you're no good in this situation, or some other thoughts. You just note the thoughts are present. Sensations, you might feel it in the body. You become aware of the sensations of the body that might be present. It is like waking up from a dream. Tara Brach calls it waking up from the trance of unworthiness, to simply recognizing that I am stuck. Common signs of trance of unworthiness is your self-critic cracking the whip, feelings of shame or fear, anxiety, or weight of depression. Let's take a moment to become aware of what all is present here and now. The next step in RAINN is A, allow. Allow means letting the thoughts, emotions, and feelings that we have recognized in the first step of RAINN to simply be there. We allow them. Instead of denying them, the opposite is denying, or fixing them, or changing them, or avoiding them. We allow everything we recognize to just be here. Allow is not agreement. It doesn't mean that we agree with our conviction of unworthiness, guilt, fear, doubt. Rather, we acknowledge the reality of the experience. Sometimes using phrases like this too, yes, I see, and this, yes, and. These phrases can help. You take a few moments to allow all of it to be present, exactly as it's showing up right now. The third step of RAINN is I. I is to investigate it with interest and care. Your intention here is to get to the root of the issue. What is your response telling you? Response not to the story, the content of the story, but response in terms of, again, the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts, the sensations. If we get caught into the content of the story, she said this, he said this, bring yourself back to the experience. to the felt experience. Bring kindness into this investigation. Create some safety for yourself so that you can investigate something that's very vulnerable, something that hurts. Shame, fear, things we are not very comfortable going to. But with safety, we can go there. There are two parts to this investigation. The first one is to ask yourself, what am I believing to be true? Let's take a moment to pause here and notice our own belief or beliefs and the stories that we are telling ourselves. I'm not good enough. I always get into this. They always treat me like that. What am I believing to be true? Now transition to the felt sense in the body. Bring focused attention to your present experience. Let's scan the body from head to toe. Notice how you're experiencing this situation, this experience in your body. How is your body experiencing it? And you might have a part in the body which speaks the loudest, which is calling for attention. There's tightness in the chest, shoulders, belly, common areas which can hold a lot of emotion. Perhaps another area for you. What wants the most attention? And turn towards that. Turn towards the part of the body that is asking for help, asking for attention. And as you turn towards it, ask this part, what does this vulnerable place want from you? What does it most need? As if your body could speak, and you listen. What does this vulnerable place want from you? Investigate your experience with a sense of openness and non-judgment. Listen intently. Now we move to the first N of the RAINN, non-identification. Non-identification is reminding yourself that you are not defined by the thought or emotion. You're like a sky where the different weather patterns come and go, And yet beneath all of that, it's still the blue sky. Emotions are just one aspect of your experience. Silently repeat these phrases a couple of times each. I am not my thoughts or emotions. I am not my thoughts or emotions. I am free to let go of any thoughts and emotions that no longer serve me. I am free to let go of any thoughts or emotions that no longer serve me. As you continue to observe your thoughts and emotions, you may notice that they begin to lose their grip, their power over you. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the stress, the anxiety, and the other emotions that you were feeling, you might feel a sense of distance from them. And just notice what's present for you. Now we transition to the second N of RAINN, nurture. This is to nurture and nourish our inner life with self-care. As we investigated on what the wounded, frightened, and hurting place wanted of us, offer some gesture of active care that may address that need. Perhaps this vulnerable place needs a message of reassurance. You might say, I'm here with you. A gentle, kind whisper, I'm here with you. Or maybe it needs forgiveness. I'm sorry. I love you. I forgive you. Of self-compassion, I love you. I'm listening. Of companionship, I'm here with you. Experiment and see what works for you. Which intentional gesture of kindness most helps to comfort you, soften, open this place to relax. You might even bring your hand to your belly, your heart, or your cheek, if that brings healing and comfort. If it feels difficult for you to offer yourself some love, bring to your mind a loving being who has unconditional love for you. a spiritual figure, a family member, a pet. And imagine that being's love and wisdom flowing into you. Imagine you receiving that love with gratitude. Even the smallest gesture of turning towards love, however awkward it may feel, it will nurture your heart. So let that love and healing be present in this final step of RAINN. RAINN with two N's. As we complete the active steps of RAINN, notice your own energy and presence. Perhaps something has shifted. Being aware of that new state. Maybe more free and expansive in your heart. You're no longer holding that limited belief of yourself. Allow yourself to become familiar with this state. So that you can remember to come back to this every time when you feel stuck. This state is available to you. You can create it anytime you want to. Gently bring your awareness back to the outside world. If your eyes are closed, you can open your eyes and bring your awareness to the objects around you. Thank you.